I think this is the parent of the one I saw earlier. Guys, I don't know where this dog finds things. This is, no, you don't believe this. This is randomly on the deck of seashell. I don't know where that came from. And welcome to a new vlog. It is October 4th, so today's schedule is going to be all kind of different. So I'm about to go to my grandmother's house. I typically don't go on a Saturday, but I'm going to be busy tomorrow, so that's why I'm going today. And then okay, yeah, the baseball game is at 6 o'clock today, so I pull for a West Coast team, so the games are typically at 9 o'clock, but today the game is in Philadelphia, so it's going to be at 6:38. I know, very specific. That's how TV times operate in America. And so I'm not going to get to read as much in the reformatory as I typically would. And oh my gosh, these birds are like fighting. Mockingbirds outside my window. Okay, they stopped because I was like, I will start filming. But yeah, these two mockingbirds are fighting in the backyard. Fred's looking. So we're going to start with my mystical morning. Dropped my phone. Okay, my dream last night was that my Facebook page, which I don't go on Facebook as much as I used to. I'm gradually trying to cut out like not like cut it out completely out of my life, but just to not go on it as much. So with Facebook, I check in the morning and I check at night. Like literally, I don't even spend like 5 minutes on it. Just if, you know, seeing if people have commented, because that is where I have contact with some family members, and just to see what family members are up to and everything. And my personal thing of why I have Facebook, you know, now, because back when I made it as a teenager, I don't know why I needed it, but it's because everybody else had it. So I like the album feature, so I can have all my pictures in one album, or, you know, have, you know, multiple albums like 2025, 2024, you know, that kind of thing. That's why I have Facebook. But in my dream, it got hacked by, like, I'm assuming it was by Russians, because my name was changed to a Russian name, and all my pictures were all like somebody else's pictures. Like, it was thousands. Like, I'm not even saying like pictures of somebody, but like just random pictures, you know. It was like my account had just been converted completely, all in less than like 12 hours from when I was last on it. So like, I don't even know that's possible, but I cannot look up what that means because this dream encyclopedia is from 1997. Facebook did not exist then. Like, could hackers, I guess technically could, but I doubt that's going to be in here again, just because the time period that this book is from, yeah, that's not in here. My cards yesterday about how I needed to have like that one-on-one time with myself, and I think it really meant, I thought it meant away from my family, but my family was who more I was like cool with yesterday, who I enjoyed spending time with yesterday, when it was, I didn't really hear from my friends a lot, which, I mean, I'm not like saying that's a bad thing, but I felt when I did that, I felt kind of misunderstood, that I wasn't getting my point across well. And I'm not even just saying with friends, with posts online and all that. Like, I felt like I wasn't getting my point across. Like, I felt like it when I typed up the post, but when other people were seeing it, I don't think my point came across well, which just does happen quite frequently. And I'm like, am I not getting my words out? And then I go back and listen to, like, when it's in a vlog or something, I'm like, okay, no, I got it exactly how I wanted it to be said. People just aren't understanding it. I don't know how that works. So so I felt really misunderstood. It was really at the end of the day when I was laying in bed, just wanting to go to bed, I felt kind of irritated. You know, I guess that could all be, if I had stuck to just be a one-on-one focus on myself, maybe I wouldn't have had those issues. So we're going to shuffle the cards, and I'm asking the cards, what do I need to know about my day today? Super pretty. This is the Ten of Visions, or the Ten of Cups. We have a family of unicorns. It looks like two girl ones and then a little baby one right there. They're just in a meadow. It's very shiny because, I mean, it's unicorns. So I feel like today's gonna be something very rare, something beautiful, because unicorns are a rarity. And I mean, this looks really beautiful. So let's look up what this card means. When this card is in the upright manner, which is what we drew it in, it means harmony, marriage, happiness, and alignment. There is something with Venus tomorrow. I don't know if this is with my personal journey, but it was with astrology. I'm forgetting what the word is. Maybe my Venus return. Tomorrow I will try to clarify that more for y'all. Sorry, my glasses are really dirty, but so this is all very promising. What do I need to know about my day today? There's gonna be harmony. Apparently I'm getting married. No, I'm joking, but happiness, alignment, things are gonna be in line. That is very much what I go after. So what else do I need to know about my day today? That'll be our next question. Yeah. XIV, so that's the 14, which is the forge. I have drawn this card before, but I'm not remembering what it means, but we had them like building these swords, forging swords. The little like these kind of people that kind of look like, no, these aren't the ones who look like Neanderthals, kind of that guy does, but we're building something. But let's see what this means. I could have sworn that I drew this card before, but I cannot find it in my notes anywhere. But this does translate to the Temperance card, and again, in the upright manner, it means balance, moderation, patience, and purpose. So I think these cards very much go in line. This was harmony and alignment, balance. You know, those are basically synonyms with each other. Moderation, so we're not going to be extra today. We need to be patient today and know that everything has a purpose. If we want to have this balance, have this alignment, this marriage, happiness, then we need to take things in balance, moderation, be patient, and know that everything has a purpose. And those are the tarot cards for the day. Thank you to the cards for telling me what I need to know, and thank y'all for being here. And I hope y'all had a mystical time to talk about the reformatory. I got to 65%, which was 95 pages read, so I want to go through my notes that I took today. Let me get the dust jacket actually, so y'all will know what I'm talking about throughout my time talking about it. Ooh, I actually took a good bit of notes today. So this I have like no proof of, but I think Robert's mother sent Mrs. Hamilton to the school to be like a light for them, you know. Next, on chapter 22, I did not expect this plot line that we are having with like our supernatural elements. Like I thought it was just going to be magical realism pretty much, but no, this is getting so much bigger, and I do like that. And one of the themes, we might have talked about it in an earlier vlog, is history or the past is always lurking. Your past, because I don't even want to say just history, those big historical events, but everything, there's no secrets in this world. It is always lurking there, because every other moment before led up to who you are, where you are now. One, like our ghost kind of thing, kind of reminds me of Casper. Like I think if you like Casper and want something a lot darker, you might like this. At this point in chapter 23, we are a little over the halfway point, and I'm just starting to feel like this story is too long. I'm starting to get kind of bored. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's chapter length or just the pacing. I just feel like it's going on for too long at this point. And earlier, like, communism's been a huge thing in here, and I mean, we're in 1950 Florida, but I think all over America, because in other books I've read, it's communism's only like, you know, big bad thing. And that is why, because like when we first meet Loman, who is the child services person, is that what they're called? But when he's the one on Robert's case, and we're introduced to him, and like the cop or the deputy makes comment about the color of his car, and I was just like, oh, I don't understand what's happening here. Like I honestly thought they were saying Loman was gay. Like that's what I thought, but no, it's because of the car's red. Because he was like, the car wasn't red, but he was like, I expected you to have a red car, red being communism. I did not pick up on that. But another theme, which I mean is very obvious, is systematic racism. It reminds, at certain moments, I feel akin to Small Great Things by Jodi Picoult, and then next Misbehaving at the Crossroads, where I'm almost like, would I recommend that being the nonfiction pick and this being the fiction pick that you read side by side? I don't know, because I think if I hadn't read Misbehaving at the Crossroads first, I might have enjoyed this a little bit more. It would have been more eye-opening. I don't know. And I'm really wondering, is this book going to have a happy ending? I really do not know at this point. In one of Robert's chapters, we randomly switched perspectives to Haddock, to Warden Haddock. And that was just like, I had to double take, I had to pause the audiobook and go back and read for myself, because that had not happened yet to my knowledge. And to have that happen at like 60% of the way into the book kind of was jolting. And again, I had to go back and reread because I was like, wait, what just happened? With that perspective of Haddock, so Haddock's always been scary. He's always been creepy, pervert vibes, like, no. And Loman describes him as a psychopath, so he's always been scary. But now we see that he's intelligent. He knows what he's doing. There's motive for everything that he's doing, and that just makes him all the more scarier in my eyes. And those are all of my notes for the reformatory for the day, and that's going to be the vlog because the baseball game literally starts in 7 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it all the way through, leave a ghost emoji in the comments below. And as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that notification bell to be notified when all my videos go live. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.